Hey friends, it is now day 50 since I made the decision that I'm on the path to making $1 million of impact in the next year. And I've been a little reluctant to share this message, but it's feeling like it's really the right thing for me to share, in part because of that reluctance. Because one of the ways that I hold myself at a remove from life is by performance, the performance of like having it all together and feeling and the performance, both the performance and the embodiment of optimism. But I say like performance and embodiment because there's a both and here. Like I am really naturally an optimistic person, but I also use optimism and hope and cheer as a really thick defense mechanism against the sort of tenderness of doubt and uncertainty. And what's feeling right now is to sort of like peel that curtain back and just acknowledge that I am in the thick of feeling a lot of frustration, feeling frustrated that the material world isn't lining up to the way that I want it to. I'm launching this program, Bridge to Freedom, which is all about helping people escape the 9 to 5 grind so that you can live a life where you get paid for your magic and really like feel like your life is a vacation every day, which I believe is what we're all meant to experience. And I'm so excited about this program. I know it's going to be an awesome game changer for the people who join it, and it's going to be so fun for me to lead, and it's like pointing the world in the direction that I want it to go. And I am still really novice at marketing and selling my stuff and like putting myself out there and being tender and vulnerable and open and like really available to connection. And that's part of why I'm feeling like what I need to share right now is more of this like imperfect mess. I made a TikTok yesterday on the theme of like something I suck at is being bad at something, which is inherent to being new at it. And in particular, I suck at being seen at that, in that like messy, uncomfortable novice energy. But that's so real. And I'm not alone in that. In fact, I know that hiding behind already having it together that I do, so many of us are doing it, and it's actually one of the things that stops us from taking action to change our lives, because the first thing you have to do to change your life is acknowledge that you're not happy with how it is right now. And that requires dropping the pretending, the performance, the show of I've got this all together, everything's good. So there's like my inner performer really wants me to like wrap this up in a bow and have a tidy and invaluable lesson and like put a sort of positive spin on this, because those are all the coping mechanisms that I have. And I have a lot of coping mechanisms. Those are all of the coping mechanisms that like want to come into play in this moment. Oh man, if only those were the only coping mechanisms I had. But what I want to share for you, first of all, is if you have the urge to do any like placating or soothing me, recognize that in yourself and come home to the discomfort that you're feeling in your body, hearing me say what I'm saying, because your job is to take care of you and your feelings, not me and mine. I'm okay. This is uncomfortable. It's not my favorite. I don't like it. And I'm here for it. Like, that's what life is that sometimes you love it and sometimes it's frustrating. And like, maybe there's nothing wrong with me. Maybe there's nothing wrong with what's happening. And this just is what it is. I actually was channeling a conversation with money yesterday. And that was a big part of what came through. The message was like, what if the struggle is just part of the becoming. Like, what creature doesn't struggle to become? The chick emerging from the shell, the butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, the snake shedding its skin. Like, struggle is part of changing form. And so, like, part of what we humans do is turn the struggle into something wrong. So, like, what if the struggle isn't wrong? What if I'm not wrong? What if these feelings of frustration are just like a normal and natural part of it, and like maybe I can make space for it. Maybe you can make space for whatever you're feeling, whatever ways that you tend to like try to come in and make things better for other people when actually maybe there's nothing to fix, and like whatever needs to happen is unfolding if we can simply be with ourselves, with each other, without making anything wrong. So that is where this journey is on day 50. The mind wants to cling on and fix and strive, and but what my heart is telling me is just be here, just be real. So that's what you get.